Hey, what's up? It's me, I'm back again, and today I want to do something a little bit different. When this comes out, it'll be my birthday, so I thought just to end the month off as well, it'd be nice for me to do a little story time with you. Anyway, so this story is going to be about when I was in year 12, and it was the end of the school year, so it would have been 2018 or 19, I think. I've only been left school a year, and I don't even know anymore. So we got given coursework, and what we had to do in year 12 was we had to go away somewhere and do a case study on somewhere. So our school picked Wales. You know, of all the places you could have gone, you picked Wales, do you know what I mean? Anyway, you see I'm not happy about it still. And this was about June time, and all the teachers were going, all throughout the year, they were all going, oh, you know what Wales is like, it's going to be raining all the time, it's going to be well rubbish, like that. But this was one of the hottest weeks of the year, I think. It was about 30, 32 most days. See, it was really hot throughout it. It was nice, for a while at least. So anyway, so we were in South Wales for this trip, and we got to stay on this farm. So obviously I didn't think, oh, we're going to be staying in 5-star hotels and I never think that anyway. But yeah, we stayed on this farm with this bloke called Giles, and he's a nice geezer, nice enough. And his wife, we actually didn't know Giles' wife's name, so everyone just called her Giles' wife. Yeah, so where it was we stayed was something called an eco farm. A lot of it was upcycled actually, so when we got to our rooms it looked nice enough, you know, wooden floors, blah blah blah, all that jazz. But then when you got on the bed, you could tell he'd just made them with recycled wood, bunk beds, and I was on the top bunk, and then as I was moving about, I'd go making these awful noises. Yes, I'm glad I went on the bottom, to be honest. Nothing fell or anything, didn't fall through, but you know, just in case, to be honest. Anyway, so before what happened actually happened, we were there a couple of days, and basically just went through rivers and, you know, did some geography stuff. I can't even remember now, to be honest. So that was what we did mainly for the week, and then afterwards we'd go back to the farm, and then Giles would tell us everything we needed to know for our coursework and things like that. So then it got to Wednesday, and this is where it happened. We went to this town, I think it was called Aberystwyth, from what I remember. We had the task of just asking people questions, because this was more human geography, and I liked human more than what I did physical geography. So after we'd all finished our work and that, everyone could go around the town, because this was the only place we'd get to have a look around and buy things. And then we got to the park, and I thought, oh, do you know what, I feel so ill. What's going on? And I felt like just going to sleep. And we just stayed in this, I stayed in this park for ages. I felt like I could have just gone to sleep, you know, with it being so hot and that. Yeah, it was just a bit baffling really, and I thought, well, what is going on? I've never felt like this before. So then once everyone had finished what they were doing and that, we got to go back to the farm, and I felt so ill. Honestly, I felt so bad. I just felt really sick and everything. And I told the teachers, obviously. They said, oh, well, why don't you go and sit down in your room and that. And that's the annoying thing was, because the human one was the only one I wanted to do, I missed out on the whole lecture afterwards, so it just made my coursework more difficult to do. I got a C in it, so I can't complain really. So then I fell asleep in my bed in the top bunk, and then all of a sudden I woke up and I thought, I don't feel well at all. I was going to be sick, but luckily I made it down the stairs just in time, and I ran out the corridor, you know, ran to the right, and then went straight in the toilet, and I was just chucked up in the toilet basically. And I thought, oh, this is so embarrassing, do you know what I mean? One of the teachers heard me, and then she came in and started patting me on the back. Really, bless her. But yeah, as I was chucking up, and all the kids were going, oh, you've been sick, oh, you okay? Do you think I'm alright, yeah? So when that was happening, I thought, you know, at least it can't get any worse now. But of course it got worse, didn't it? so yeah, after I chucked up the first time, obviously went back to sleep again. And then I'd wake up again, and I thought, oh no, I'm going to be sick again. But I didn't make it this time. And what happened was I just puked up on my leg on my sheets. Yeah, it weren't very fun, to be honest. Yeah, it was just an awful experience. Especially being away from your parents, about 6 or 7 hours away. It's just one of them things that I really wanted my parents there for. They couldn't be further away, to be honest. But yeah, you know, one of them things, innit? So even after all that, yeah, I chucked up twice, and I didn't feel well. And the teachers still went, oh, you know, poor Max, but you'll still come with us to the sand dunes. I thought, what? You know, thinking back, I should have gone a bit Fredo on that, but like, oh, miss, you taking a piss like that, do you know what I mean? But no, really, I just went, oh yeah, I'm sorry miss, yeah, of course, yeah. That's how it was at school. When you get sunstroke, you shouldn't be in the sun, basically. When you're on the beach, there's no shade at all, especially on the sand dunes, do you know what I mean? That was absolutely the worst thing I could have done. And I think I had a shirt like this on, but it weren't a Hawaiian shirt. So I just had to flick up the collar like that, you know, button it up, make sure my neck was protected, everything. It was just, and they still made me go. And it's quite baffling they made me go, to be honest. So yeah, luckily the sand dunes was the last day we were there, and the next day we'd gone back home. But looking back on it now, yeah, it's quite funny, to be honest, what happened and everything. But at the time, nah, I weren't on it. But yeah, that's pretty much my story time for today. It'd be quite nice to do something like this at the end of the month. You know, for each coming month, basically. Thank you for making it this far if you did. Hope you enjoyed it, basically, and I'll catch you in the next one.